Hey, Boomer, give me a couple seconds. I'll be ready here momentarily. Just give me a few minutes. Couple things I forgot to do real quick. Yeah. Give me a couple seconds. I'm almost ready. Hello, little Patty. How are you doing? I'm hoping that you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today. Let me readjust my camera, bring it down a little bit. Yeah, about right. Almost there. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, that's fine. How are you guys doing? I'm hoping you're having a wonderful and fantastic day. We got three people here so far, I've seen. Um, so if you're lurking, hey, welcome. I am so sorry that we missed you yesterday, but we had a real bad thunderstorm roll through, and it lasted all the way up till 9 o'clock last night. So there was no way that we could go live. My boy Boomer there has a new Suno channel. So if you get a chance, Boomer, put your Suno channel in. They can come by and listen to your stuff too. That's what you just heard. I actually made that in Suno as well. Um, so when you're doing smooth jazz, there's more that you have to do, basically knowing music, so I had to do a little more. So it's A little different when you're making a smooth jazz song. But Suno is a great thing. Believe me, it is a great thing. Nina, how are you doing? And you know what? Let me get the proper acknowledgments here. So I want to acknowledge you all.
Acknowledge me.
Well, that's too low. Let me fix that. There we go. And start off with Boomer D.
Acknowledge me.
That's still too low. Let me try this. Over here. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Boomer D.
Acknowledge me.
Little Patty.
Acknowledge me.
Nina.
Acknowledge me.
Pedrazi.
Acknowledge me.
Mom of an Angel and Cassie.
Acknowledge me.
And anybody that's lurking, welcome to the chat. We'd love to have you here. You don't have to lurk, just be yourself. Love to have you. And as I said, I uh, did a poll recently. I wanted to know what would you like? And it was really neck and neck on two things. I was going to do it was a live spirit box session, and the other one was about the paranormal, real or fake. And but the live spirit box session won by 5 votes. So today we are doing a live spirit box session. So thank you guys so much for your votes. I really do appreciate it. Now, I am going to do a members only pretty soon video. And the only way you'll be able to see it is if you're a member. And it only takes $2 a month to be a member. Just $2. $2 to become a member. And with that, when I do members only videos, you'll be the ones to be able to watch these. And these videos, I'm not going to post right away on the channel. So for a while, the members only will only see these videos first. And then later, probably about months down the road, I'll post it again, but then it'll be for everyone while the members are watching something totally different. So I wanted to give you a heads up. Nina said, I picked the spirit box. Yes, all right. Hey, and you won. Jen had to leave real quick. She will be back. She had to run to the store to get our dinner for the night. And because we've totally forgot all about it. And I've already got the spirit box basically ready. And what I basically use is the Phasma box. I love the Phasma box because not only it's not an app, is actually a program. And so I can do more with it. Only thing is I have it on my laptop. One of these days I'm gonna actually put it on a tablet and I'm gonna go live in a cemetery with it and do a spirit box session and take you along with me. So that's going to be something new also. We've only done one live, actually two lives in a cemetery, and those were years ago. And the one live I did with my buddy John, um, who was the storm chasing guy. At one time, he was John, the paranormal guy, and HSFL paranormal. But I did a live with him and as a matter of fact, we did two lives. We did a live with him. And both of those were at night, and then the first live we did in the cemetery was with my friend Ghost Dog, and he was the moderator for us. So, and like I said, these were years ago. So I may actually do another live in a cemetery. So would y'all like that? I mean, but and not only that, instead, those were all at night. This time it's going to be during the day, because one of the things I always say that if something's haunted, it's going to be haunted whether it's day or night, because in my own opinion, spirits don't really have no sense of time, so I figure why not do it during the day in a cemetery? Little Patty said, where are the boys? The first one went with Cody. Or Cody went with Jen. That's Cody. Tony's upstairs and Manny's upstairs. As a matter of fact, I'm watching Manny on the security screen now. So, and Tony's coming down the stairs as we speak. David Bingman, how are you doing, sir?
Acknowledge me.
So, yeah, we are going to do a live spirit box session. Y'all ready to get this started? Let's see who we have here. Now, we've done one a couple nights ago, and we, like I said, usually when we do spirit box sessions, we don't always film. We just do it for ourselves to see who's here, and it's nothing negative. They're always positive, but one of the things we also notice that we always get something new that comes in that's just passing through and just so happen to come this way. And usually they'll come through for a little bit and then they go, you know. So today we're gonna see who's new and then who's still been lingering with us, and you'll get to meet them too. We did our prayer earlier today, so I won't have to do that again. So y'all ready to get this kicked off? David Beeman said, "I'm doing good." Uh, hi to the boys and Jen, and when Jen comes back, of course she'll be right here with me. So as soon as she comes back from the store. Um, So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. And I think she's listening while she's driving, so I don't want her texting me or anything. And Boomer said, back. Welcome back, Boomer. And it was really good to see Boomer. And we was checking him out on D Live. If you get a chance, go by D Live and check out Boomer D. You have Cab 7, you have Samity Sam. There's so many good people on D Live. Go by and check them out and show some love to them. Jason Finch, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. So we are ready to get this started. And I'm going to remind the spirits again that I'm welcoming you out of love and light. You're more than welcome to be here, but we only want the positive spirits here. We don't want the negative. And Jason, we love you too. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it started. Is there anyone here that'd like to talk to me? I know y'all had a lot to say a couple days ago and yesterday. So let's see if you have something to say today. So don't be shy. And you're welcome to my home, like I told you before, only if you're positive. So let's keep it positive. What do you think, spirits? Who's here with us? You right here? Well, who are you? What is your name? You got a new location, Eddie? No, I still live at the same place. We just changed the house around. Can you spirits say can you say hello to the people that are in my chat on the computer? You can't see? See, this is what I mean, that spirits have no sense of time. As I say so? What is your name? Alan who? Are you having a great day today? It was great? Well, just so you know, the day's not over. So you're very much welcome here. Who's with me? You don't have to be silent. See, now y'all had a lot to say. yesterday and today, and now you want to be silent. So you know I'm on live, don't you? Huh?
Right.
You died recently. How do you know? How do you know that you are not longer here, that you're unalived? Can you answer that for me? Because you sound very much alive. Can you ask them to make sure they hit that like button for me? Yes, the like button. Can you ask them to make sure they hit that for me? Jen is not here right now. She went to the store, but she'll be back. And I'll be black. Who's with me? Yes, this is Eddie. And you are. Hello, Tired Collective Misfits. How are you? Is it okay if I give Tired Collective a acknowledgement? Yes, acknowledgement. This is for you, Tired.
Acknowledge me.
I might be mishearing things, but I heard a male say boomer and a female say he's in a bootay. Yeah, and then it just followed. She just said bootay. Are you spirits gonna be nice? We're gonna be nice, right? Be yes, to be nice. There's no way. Why? See, another thing I tell people is that the way you are in life, you're going to be the same way in death. So if you were really nice to people in life, you're going to be the same in death. If you're mean and very true. So if you're mean and nasty in life, going to be the same in death. It doesn't change. Mickey G, how are you doing? I'm gonna give Mickey G an acknowledgement. Is that okay, spirits? I'm gonna acknowledge Mickey G. Well, fine. Okay.
Acknowledge me.
Spirits, would you like me to acknowledge you? How about I acknowledge you, spirits, by this? Yeah, can I acknowledge you?
Acknowledge me.
See, spirits, you've been acknowledged. Insulted? Did I insult you? I didn't mean to insult you. I just wanted to acknowledge you. So, what's on your mind, spirits? Are yeah, I think they did say thank you. Miss Fancy, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Spirits, I do have to do this because we just got a nice donation for the boys. So I want to let me find my right one. I want to where are you? Did I take you down? I might have moved it. Here it is. I found it, spirits.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you so much. And that goes for the boys. We got a nice donation, spirits. Did you see that? Eli family, how are you doing? Spirits, is it okay if I acknowledge the Eli family?
Acknowledge me.
You accepted? Thank you for accepting that. And you accepted too? You know, I acknowledged you guys. And Fancy, you are our number one fan. We love you. Everybody, make sure you go by check out Fancy. Fancy, put your link in. I want people to come by and check you out. Spirits, say hello to Miss Fancy 5000. Can you died? No, you're still much alive in spirit. Can you say hi to Miss Fancy? Yes. Say hi to Miss Fancy. She's in the chat. She's not here, but she's in the chat. And she put her link in there. You guys really need to go check her out. She is so fun. Spirits, isn't she fun? Isn't Fancy fun? We showed you Fancy yesterday. Okay, Tired, take your time. I'm gonna send Jen my number. I would like to interview you guys about autism and paranormal. Sure, that'd be great. And we will come right on up. That was actually for me, spirits. They're talking about interviewing. Do y'all want to be interviewed? You can. I'm offering you to speak. Y'all had a lot to say yesterday and day before yesterday, and now you get quiet on me. You're just starting to really weird me out. I mean it. Are you gonna stay this quiet? Are you gonna just be as talkative as you was? I know well, you're talking now. What can I do for you, spirits? Is there anything I can do for you? Is there a loved one that you want to reach out to? Is there something you want to say to a loved one? And Petrazi, you are so cool too. Isn't that right, spirits? Isn't they cool? Everybody in this, yeah, everybody in this chat is cool. Ain't that right? Spirits, don't you agree? Am I doing a panel later? Unfortunately, not. I got a lot of work to do, music wise, and you know what that is. And I got a lot of songs to get into my Suno. You can't really see it. Spirits, can you see these? That's a song that I just worked on. Yes.
Manny, turn it down, down 5. Thank you. There you go, guys.
Spirits, you liked my one song that I did, didn't you? The song I did called "Don't Rush." I do too, Fancy. I love Suno. In that case, I'll stick around for a while. If you were, I would have laid down for
Deliver.
what deliver? What do you want to deliver? You want to deliver some you want to do some lyrics on Suno Spirits? You want to do some lyrics? You know, we can get the writing. So you working on it? I want to hear what you wrote. He likes silent but deadly. I told my wife I had to at least have one silly song, otherwise it wouldn't be me. So I sat down and wrote, what could I do that would be fun, funny, but nasty? So I said, how about silent but deadly love? Turn a song about breaking wind into a love song. I have no sound on my phone right now. Oh, really? Is that Manny or Cody standing up there? That's Manny. Yeah, he's upstairs, so we can keep an eye on him. Spirits, you see, you guys talk about Manny all the time. That's all the time, yes. And Manny's right there. You have ever tried to do a ghost box session with your grandfather? Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get him to come through again. So let's do this. Spirit, I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna restart because I want to bring up Robert Johnson. I want him to come to the forefront. So I want to stop and I'm coming right back. Now, what I do is I stop so that I can reset the whole thing, and then I'm gonna restart and call him Robert Johnson. Michigander man, how are you doing there, sir?
Acknowledge me.
I know you can't stay long, and congratulations on hitting 7,000. We'll get there one day. We will get there one day, and by gum, we're gonna. As a matter of fact, when we hit our first 10,000, I'm gonna have a surprise for everybody. And I'm gonna restart this. I'm calling on my great grandfather, Mr. Robert Johnson. If you can come through for me and talk to us again, I would really appreciate it. Can you can you let me know that I'm here? Or let me know that you're here? Because I know I'm here. Correct? Robert Johnson, can you let him come to the forefront? Who? You keep saying who? My great grandfather, Robert Johnson. I would love to talk to my grandfather. Are you here? I would love for you to communicate with your late grandmother too. If you guys hear this spirit box and just ask her to come through, some spirits, they don't know me. You got to remember, we're like outsiders, you know, just like they were in life when you're walking down the street. you don't speak to every stranger you meet. So to them, I'm a stranger. And all you have to do is to say, hey, can you come through Eddie? And sometimes it happens. And I've had people have loved ones come through. I might miss them, but then you might catch them. Grandfather, are you here? Robert Johnson. Can you tell me if you're here? Yes. How do I know that this is you? Can you tell me your name? Robert Johnson? Can you say it one more time? Can you say your name one more time? Can you say that this is Robert Johnson? Thank you so much for being here if you are here. I promise you, you know what? Put your hey Boomer, can you put your Suno in this chat? And then I'm gonna click on there and I'm gonna follow you. But I'm also play your stuff too.
Application should be.
Is this you, Robert Johnson? Can you tell me your name? Just tell me your name one more time. I don't want to influence it. I just want you to say your name. Where's he at? And then right there. So this spirit's telling me that he's here. Okay, Fancy, I'm following you.
David, search that.
Boomer said, hey, Tony.
Hi, Boomer.
Um.
Okay, Boomer, I'm following you.
Okay.
Please visit. So are you visiting us again, Robert? Or are you too distant? You can't understand what I'm saying. Manny, turn it down. Manny. I'm sorry. My son Manny is playing music. I don't want to get copywritten.
But give me a second, Dad.
It's funny because he just so happens to play my old group.
Where?
Spirits, do you hear that? Who is that? Yeah, Mickey G, please put your link in the chat so that people can come by and check you out.
There you go.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh. You know,
Okay, you can't hear it? Good. Because I don't want to get copywritten. Tony had went up and told him to turn it down.
yeah, I fixed it then. Take one of these.
Is it blue?
Yes, Robert. Okay, this you? You know I'm your great grandson. And I'm a musician just like you. Only I don't play guitar. I play more keyboards.
You wear some.
Thank you, little Patty. Gotta find my link.
Oh. Manny, turn it out.
I found your channel, Mickey G. Cute Kitty, how are you doing again? Spirits, is it okay if I acknowledge Cute Kitty? Is it okay if I acknowledge? Can I acknowledge Cute Kitty?
Acknowledge me.
Thank you, Spirits, for letting me acknowledge her.
They tried. Dreams to do.
Dreams. You know what I could do, Spirits, is I could use my other,
Expensive.
the original. I want to go that route. You want to go that route? Thank you, little Patty. She also subbed to Mickey G.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Spirits, are you going to subscribe to Mickey G too? Hey, got to go, everyone. But I'm working on the abandoned ghost town video. Hopefully, hey, Michigan, Rob, put your link in so that everybody can come by and check out that video when it comes out. I'll make sure to check that out tonight, Mickey. You'll be interviewing Tex tonight. And we love Tex. Is there any spirits that I'm giving you the floor, spirits? I'm gonna let you speak. I'm not gonna try to talk over you.
Really great.
I'm still here in the chat with everyone. I'm I'm glad you're still here, Jason. Spirits, Jason is in the chat. There's Michigan the Man's channel. Go by, check him out. He's got a new video that he's working on when he went to an abandoned ghost town. So make sure you go by, check him out, like and subscribe. Tell him that Eddie and Jen sent you, or just go by and check him out.
Working time to.
It's storming there. You're in Lacey, Washington. I am gonna make my way to Washington. That's actually on our Manny, stop. Don't turn it down.
Sorry, everybody.
Manny, quit doing that.
Wait.
As I was saying, that is on our bucket list to go to the state of Washington. Seattle, mainly Seattle is where I wanted to go. And Tacoma. Hey, Rob, you're family, bro. And we always help family. We have nothing but love for you. What did you say, Spirit?
There you go, Dad.
I'm not gonna influence. Yeah, because see, Spirits, we have love for you too. Little Patty, yes, he has come through a couple times. There's times that he'll come through, and then there's times that he won't. I don't think I think I would know though if he's here. And sometimes the spirits actually give it away. Yes, Tacoma, Washington is beautiful. You can hear the spirits? Exactly. Well, you know, spirits, I'd love for you to talk. I don't want to be the one doing all the talking. Do I have to go the old school route with this? Thank you so much, Little Pat, for being a fan. I'm a fan of his too, and I love listening to his old Delta blues. And you can go on YouTube and they have his music on here. That's what's so cool about it. The transfer? Yeah, I can transfer music. Yes, I can. Yeah, I agree. Talk, because nobody's talking now. You guys were so talkative yesterday and day before yesterday, and now you guys wanted to shut it down. Now, how can y'all be like that? And we're so nice. And some of you are very nice too, spirits. I will say that. I appreciate you coming in. I spent 11 years in Louisiana. His music is popular. Yes, it is. Very popular there. Very. And so was he in Louisiana and Mississippi. You know what, Boomer? I think so too. I think Robert is more listening and I think spiritually observing because there's other spirits here. What do you think, spirits? You cherish? Do you spirits? Do you know who Robert Johnson is? Any of you know? Do you know what he's famous for? What is he famous for? Oh, that's on my bucket list too, Boomer, to come up there to New York. We definitely want to come up there and see you and Cab 7 and PA. Wrong answer. I didn't hear the first. How can I give you a wrong answer, Spirits? You never gave me the question. Oh, is it my question? Do you know who Robert Johnson is? Might not be. You might be right, Mickey G. Spirits, you're leaving me high and dry. You're being silent. We're gonna go the old school way too. So let's go both ways. And well, that didn't sound really right. Um, Especially in this day and age. I'm gonna turn this little box on and see if you come through here also. I think my battery's dead.
Want some berries?
Yeah, I'll get them later. My batteries are dead on this. Spears, you draining my batteries again? Because I just put new batteries in here and now these are dead. Do me a favor, Tony. Go in the drawer in Cody's room and get me 3 batteries that look like this if I can get this thing on.
Okay, some berries each.
Yeah, I just need 3. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I turned down the music to you.
Get me 3 of them that's that size. Okay.
Okay. Wait, yeah. Yeah, I'll turn it down to 4, so.
Yes, he was, Jason. He was in that movie. Well, the movie was based on him. So I can't say he was because he died at the age of 27, and he was the beginning of the 27 Club. Yes, Johnson, Robert Johnson. And the funny thing is, I look just like him. I look just like him. And my relatives used to tell me that too, that I look just like him. If I didn't have this goatee and mustache, I look just identical. Oh yeah, Tony, he's very helpful. I've taken Tony where we've done a spirit box session, and Tony was the one to give him the session. That video is on here. It's a few years ago. It still gets views. Mm-hmm. I bet your grandmother was a beautiful woman, Miss Fancy. You're still not ready. You think they know? You know what? And sometimes these spirits could be doing something. They're still they feel they have work to do. And so that's a lot of the reason why a lot of them won't cross over. You know, yes, fancy, inside and out. That's the most important. If you can be a beautiful and spirits, you might agree with this. You could be a beautiful person on the outside, but have an ugly heart on the inside. So in order to be truly beautiful, you have to be not just beautiful outside, but inside too. Just like fancy. So I'm quite sure all of you are beautiful inside and out.
And forensic side.
Yes, Boomer. Yes, unfinished business, and these are basically spirits that left us traumatically, from like, a car accident or died from a pew pew or, you know, tragic. Kevin, how are you doing there, sir? The Troll Slayer. Spirits, is it okay if I acknowledge Kevin?
Acknowledge me.
I was going to acknowledge you again. Spirits, can you say hello to Kevin? Can you say hi? Uh, hello? That's not his problem? I was asking if, what was that? Spirits, I'm gonna let you talk. Give me a second. I'm gonna help Tony find those batteries. Give me 1 second.
Forensic.
Okay. Uh, Spirits, I'm gonna let you know that I'm also gonna use, I am going to use the SB7 while I'm talking to you. Is that okay? Give me 1 second, because I want to use both of these at the same time. Now, Spirit, I'm running both. I want to see if you come through this way. So I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna have you come through this. I'm letting you speak. Can y'all hear this okay? Now, who is here with us? Take only one foot card, let Danny. Here's my boys' spirits.
Hi, spirits.
You like talking to them. We know that. Yes, you do. You know what? I'll go back to the Phasma box. Little Patty said, "Hi, Manny." Manny said, "Hi."
Daddy.
Open the door. Okay, spirits, I'm gonna switch over to the Phasma box.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, Spirits, you don't like this one that much, do you? Is it the frequency that drives you kind of crazy? Mother the Raven, how are you doing? Let me acknowledge.
Acknowledge me.
Now, are you going to talk to me now? Or do I have to go back to this? I think some of the spirits, the frequency kind of bothers them. I never thought about that until a couple of weeks ago. And so when I get angry spirits, it's because this is angering them. But when I use this, they're fine. They're cool with it. Jason says, "Hi, Tony." So, Spirits, you don't like when I use the SB7, do you? You like better when I use the Phasma box, right? Yeah. Where's Tony? Tony's right there.
Hi, spirits.
I agree, David. It would bother me too. But sometimes I do that. I do it to aggravate them to get them to come to this. Turn it down, Mary.
Well, give me a second, guys.
That's are you mad at me because I used the SB7? I didn't mean to make you mad. I just figured you would come to me one way or another. So I didn't mean to disrespect you. I didn't mean to disrespect you. Yes, he is, Fans. He is very helpful, especially when mom's not here and his big brother.
Software is great team.
Well, y'all had a lot to say on that one. Is he gay? No. He he has special needs. He is not gay. Oh, thank you so much, Nina. Thank you so much. I'd rather use my hack Radio Shack radio than the SB7. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped using it too. And sometimes the noise drives Jen crazy. You attracted to her? Attracted to who? So you don't want to tell no names. You don't want to tell me your name. But spirits, help me make it make sense. Spirits, what would we like to talk about? Let's talk about your past life. What was your past life like? Was you a farmer? Was you a nurse? What did you do for a living? No pun intended. I'm sorry, that was too low. What did you do for a living? You clean houses? So you was like you worked like a molly maid or you clean homes like janitorial porter? What is a porter? A porter is a person that cleans the front of a house, especially at a restaurant or car dealership, or someone that works the front of the house.
First, you could read.
I used to be a porter. I used to own my own cleaning business, spirits. I had my own cleaning service. I had a lot of people that worked for me. And I sold my business to a company called Janny King, which is a Fortune 500 company. I sold them my accounts just to move to San Antonio. What else? What other spirit did something? What else did you do? Yeah, it was good. It was a good technology. Yes, because I am using technology by using my laptop. Yep, using my laptop. That's right. Using my laptop to speak to you. So if you come over to the laptop, whatever you say, and just use your energy and feed it to this.
Next one. Keep watching.
Keep watching. What are you watching? The house? What are you watching? See, there's little things that they're saying that you can't hear. This strike,
In a sense.
in a sense, you know what we're gonna do now? We are gonna go backwards. Because whatever I'm gonna put this in I'm gonna put this in reverse so that whatever you say, it has to come forward. So we're gonna turn reverse on.
Reverse mode activated.
So whatever you say now has to come forward. So I am just waiting on you, spirits, for you to speak.
Please.
Me, I.
And back.
Get out. How can I get out my own house? I'm not talking much because I'm giving you the floor. I also want to make sure that everybody can hear you. Good. Michael McAndrews, how are you doing? Spirits, is it okay if I acknowledge Michael? I'm gonna acknowledge Michael.
Acknowledge me.
Can you say hi to Michael? Give Michael a nice warm welcome. He says, "Hi, spirits." Can you say hi back, please? Pretty please. I wish I did too. They are shy today. I'm trying to get them to tell me their name. I had got one spirit's name so far. And I think some of these are newbies. They're just coming by and they just so happen to see an opening. Can someone say a name? Give me a name. Don't say my name. but give me your name. We just want to know. We just want to know if we're speaking to a spirit, not an alien. What if it is an alien? Are you an alien? Are you not from this world? Being dead make anybody shy. Brenda Hall, how are you doing? Let me give you a warm welcome. Spirits, I want to welcome Brenda Hall.
Acknowledge me.
Spirits, you don't see him? Would you like a nice warm acknowledgement, spirits? No? You don't want me to acknowledge you again? Well, at least you told me no, nice. Now I got spirits saying sure. See, you don't want to tell me your name. I don't know who I'm talking to. You don't do that. Why? I know you don't know me. I get it. And I don't mean no disrespect to you. I just want to get to know you. So, what is your name? What is the female's name? If there's a female here, what's your name? I sure. Huh? What's your name? It's Anishna. Yeah, I know your people, and people have names. Can I get one of yours? I'll give you my name. My name's Eddie. And you are? What time is it in Texas? It is 2:30, which is 3:30 up north. Hey, spirits, my wife is back and Cody's back. Hmm? Really?
It's charged it.
It's charged it. What did they charge? What did they charge? Yes, little Patty, a polite spirit. That is cool. I love talking to polite spirits. That's why I try to be polite with them. Hey, spirits, would you like to hear a joke that I've told you before? And some of you might not have even heard it. I got a joke for you. Here's a joke for you. A horse walks into the bar. Bartender asks, why the long face? You get it? Spirits? You know, long face? Here. That's right. 2:31, well, 2:32 now in Texas. There's a Celtic Harvest God. Didn't know that. Spirits, you're boring everybody. You're not saying much. You've had so much to say in the last couple of days, and then all of a sudden today, you just speak. It sure is. Yeah, she sure is quiet. Or do y'all think I'm talking too much? Am I talking too much for you, spirits?
Agency.
That's okay. When the Reverend said, "Hey, Manny," I said, "Hi, Manny." Sure. See, now you're about the only spirit that's really talking to me, but you won't tell me your name. And again, but you won't tell me your name. Do you know if you have a name? Do you remember having one? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Little Patty said, "Hi, Manny."
Hi.
Manny got his headphones on. Oh, now he said hi. Yeah, Spirit said hi. Why are you talking so low? I want people to hear what you're saying. That's right, from Cheers. I've been watching too much TV. We want to go where everybody knows your name. So did I. I love Cheers. Spence, did you like the show Cheers? Or did you just like the theme song? Hey, cat. Boondock Mojo, how are you doing? Spirits, can I acknowledge him?
Acknowledge me.
It's funny. Thank you for letting me acknowledge him. Yes, that is the rest of the song. You wanna be where you see the troubles are all the same. You wanna go where Doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Spirits, let's see if you remember this song. If I could spend time in the bottom, first thing that I'd like to do. Yes, Ted Danson. Ted Danson. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't turn it on. Did you like that song I just sung? If I could spend time in a bottle, first thing that I'd like to do. Spirits, do you know what song that was I was singing? What was the name of that song? Yes, Jim Croce. What was the name of that song? Spirits, can you tell me that? I love Jim Croce too. I love everything he did. There's our beautiful daughter getting ready to go to work. Spirits, can you say hello to Death? Oh, I used to love that show too. WKRP in Cincinnati. Yep, Time in a Bottle. Exactly, Brenda. See, we know that because when you leave this body right here, this is just temporary housing. So you're a ball of energy. I love you, sweetheart. You have a good day at work. Spirits, tell me your favorite show. What was your favorite show? You remember? I know you had a favorite show. Three's Company. Someone knocked at my door. I tell you another. I tell you another one of my favorite shows. Welcome Back, Kotter. Anybody remember that show? Welcome back. Dream of you. Welcome back. Spirits, you remember that show, Welcome Back, Kotter? With Horseshack and Epstein and Boom Boom Washington. You remember that, Mickey G? Operator, or would you help me place this call? I did too. I love Welcome Back, Kotter. Taxi is another one of my favorites too. Yes, I love Taxi. Those were good. See, 80s had the best shows, 80s and the 70s. Spirits, let me pause this for a second. Let's talk about some of these shows for a second. How about the 70s? Remember All in the Family, Archie Bunker, and then he ended up later on having his own show called Archie's Place. I used to love All in the Family and Sanford and Son, The Jeffersons. Man, those were some good shows. Funky Brewster, Webster. Man, Family Ties, yes. Michael P. Keaton. Michael J. Fox got his start before he became big with all the Back to the Futures. Man, those was see, it was great to be in the 80s and the 70s. I mean, the 60s had some good shows too. Yes, Sanford and Son. You big dummy. There's Jen. Oh man, those are some awesome channels. Oh my gosh. Good Times, What's Happening, The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Starsky and Hutch, that was my favorite cop show. Them and Beretta was another one of my favorite shows. Keep your eye on the sparrow. Where the going gets narrow. That song was actually done by um, Sammy Davis Jr., but it was written by Quincy Jones. Yes. Desmond's. Oh yeah, I remember that show in the UK. Remember another show back in the UK? Benny Hill. Anybody remember Benny Hill? Kristen Berg, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
Oh yeah, and Knight Rider. Look at this, and Miami Vice. Oh, I love Starsky and Hutch. I still watch Starsky and Hutch today. I still watch it.
Mine's what it
Jen's
Rockford
Jen's
Files.
favorite show back in the day was the Rockford Files. Barking at you. And Murder, She Wrote.
That's my stuff.
Yeah, that was another good one though. Murder, She Wrote. Jen, send me your number to on Facebook Messenger.
She said she sent me her
Oh,
number.
okay. Oh, guys, autism and the paranormal. Yeah, and you guys we'll let you know when we're gonna go on there so that you guys can slide over to Mickey G's channel and check her out and check out the interview she does with us. Barnaby Jones is another good one. Yes. How about MASH?
So,
MASH was a good show. Dukes of Hazzard. Oh yes. Look at this. And Walker, Texas Ranger.
Bonanza, that's my stuff right there.
Bonanza we lived on Bonanza, and we still watch Bonanza today.
That's my
Even
stuff.
the old stuff. I remember Pippi Longstocking.
Hey, let's not talk about Pippi Longstocking, okay?
That was Jen.
My mom everybody
See,
called me that.
Murder, She Wrote. I used to say if it was the black show, it would be called Murder, She Righted.
Yeah,
Just kidding, of
That.
course.
you write it.
Monty Python's Flying Circus. That was a fun show. That was fun. I remember all those old shows from the UK. You know, and then you gotta throw in some little anime too, because then you got Speed Racer and Astro Boy. I'm talking the old Astro Boy back in '63 when I was born. It started off black and white, and then they put it in color, and I still watch the old stuff. We do too. We watch the old westerns too. Rifleman, Bonanza. What's the other? Gunsmoke. We watched that. Oh my gosh,
The thing now though, they show all those.
man! It just those old shows. They'll never make shows like that again. I miss those old shows. I miss those. How about Mannix and Cannon? And then if you are in the '60s, how about 77 Sunset Strip? Oh, that reminds me of the Addams Family. Little House on the Prairie, that's another one of our old shows that we watched and we still watch. We loved Michael Landon. Brenda Hall said, trying to think of the detective that had a bad eye. That's Columbo.
Stuff.
Jen loved Columbo. I did too, really. I remember
without being funny.
there was a show that Columbo did where it actually tied into the Rockford Files, but nobody paid attention to it. It was Columbo and the Rockford Files, and they were they met each other.
They were on the same scene.
They were on the same scene, and nobody really remembers that episode. But they were actually introducing people to the Rockford Files because it was still new, and they were trying to get people to gravitate to it. So they figured, why don't we put
Mine was
Columbo with the Rockford Files, they work on the same case. And that's, yeah.
Cool.
Bonanza was great. Twilight Zone, yes, and we still watch that too. The A-Team. Yes, Murdoch was crazy funny. He was crazy funny. We do too. We always binge watch Bonanza. There was a time me and Jen sat here with the boys and we watched Bonanza from morning till night. Nothing but Bonanza all day.
Tales from the Crypt.
How about Tales from the Crypt, like Jen said?
Heck, someone's got to think in mind,
Yep,
huh?
yep. But and I mentioned Mannix. I liked Mannix. Mike Connors was his name.
Oh,
Highway to Heaven, Michael Landon.
what's the name on?
Um,
Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
That was short.
What's the show that investigated alien? What was that? What is that show?
Files.
The something files. What files?
X-Files.
The X Files.
That was the show right there.
Yes. Ball guy. Hey, here's a quiz for you. Did you know on the Fall Guy that Lee Majors actually sung the intro? Did you know that? Lee Majors actually sung that intro. I used to like the intro by Lee Majors. Plus the $6 Million Man. Who remembers that? And the Bionic Woman. Oh my gosh. Telly Savalas, yes. That was another one I liked. A Hawaii Five-O, speaking of that. Oh my gosh. Kojak, yes, that was the show right there. Who Loves You, Baby? Telly Savalas. Yes, the truth is out there, and eventually we're gonna get it. I love the $6 Million Man. But can you imagine if a man was built and cost $6 million now? I think today's market, he would be more like a $26 million man. Hey, how you doing, Mrs. C? Let me give you a warm welcome.
Acknowledge me.
Parasolo, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
I'm the unknown stuntman that makes equal. Yeah, that was part of. Yeah, I remember that. I used to love his the intro, the song, because I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine. Danger Island. See, now you're going into who's that? Sid Marty, that produced a lot of stuff, like Danger Island, the Banana Splits, Gulliver's Travels. Oh my gosh, and we can go in that direction too. HR Puffin Stuff. Who remembers that? Yeah, he would be $1 billion man now. Because $6 million man, he'd be nothing but loose change. You only cost $6 million? Who was you born in the 70s? Yes, the Croft family. That's it. You're right. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Yes. Oh, the Night Stalker, Kolchak. Yes. Darren McGavin. Oh, that's a good show too. Touched by an Angel. Yeah, Quincy is another good one. Yes, the Croft brothers. Yes, they did Sid and Marty Croft. That's it. You're right. And they had all those shows. What was that show that when they had it was like the land of hats? And everybody was in hats. I cannot think of the name of that show that they were all in hats. It was a Sid and Marty Croft show. Darren McGavin has played a lot of TV shows and movies. Yes, he has. He sure has. Kevin said, I like Fall Guy. I like the Fall Guy movie. Yes. He did a cameo when Lee Majors caught the crook. Who, who are you? I'm a cop and you're in trouble. Flipped out. Star Trek. Yes, and we still love Star Trek. Lidsville, that's it. Lidsville. Good show. That's a good show. That was along with the Monkees. The Monkees had their own show. I mean, gosh. Man, if we could go back in time, The Night Stalker was a great show, a great series. We actually watched a couple of those a few months ago. We sat here and watched, and you can find them on YouTube, The Night Stalker. And there was a couple episodes on there. As a matter of fact, you can find all the episodes of um, what was it? Starsky and Hutch. You can find all the episodes of Starsky and Hutch on YouTube, and we watched all of them. And there were some episodes that we didn't I've never even seen before that I got a chance to watch. That was another good show. It's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board of the Great Space Coaster. I used to like that. Gary Gnu. This is Gary Gnu with the not good news but good news show. It's the New Zoo Review. You know what? That guy, he's still alive. He has a YouTube channel and he does stuff every week. I still watch his channel. Fraggle Walk is another one. Yep, and we mentioned Little House on the Prairie.
Chips.
Yeah, Henrietta Hippo well, and Freddie the Frog. Yes, I remember that show. I used to love the It's the New Zoo Review coming right at you. Anybody remember the Electric Company? Morgan Freeman's very first start was in the Electric Company.
So chip.
Leave it to Beaver. Yes, Chips.
ER.
ER. The Great American Hero used to make me laugh because he could not fly, but he could fly. Go figure. But I also like the theme song. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. As you notice, I have a theme for theme songs, especially when it comes to intros of old shows. I just have a thing for them. I don't know why. The Boogaloos is another one. Yes, Miss Fancy. See, now we're giving away our ages. I love you too, buddy. We're giving away our ages now. When you mentioned the Bugaloos, Adam 12, yes, another one. The Addams Family. How about that? The Monsters. Emergency was a good show.
Banana. Chips.
Bananas in Pajamas. Was that a show? Bananas in Pajamas. That was a show?
Yeah,
I thought that was just a song.
yeah. It was a show.
Because I remember if you go back into the early 2000s
They
and early
pajamas. Bananas were.
and late 90s, they had that show. What was that show called? Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't think anybody knows anything about that. Yo Gabba Gabba. You gotta remember, we have boys with special needs, and they love that show. That reminds me, Uncle Fester. You just brought up another show, Michael. The Man from Uncle. Who remembers that show? Mork and Mindy was another good show. That's right, Money in the Raven. Look at all these old shows. Gosh.
Dalton's Creek. Matter of fact, the
Bosom
exercise.
Buddies. That was a funny show. That's how Tom Hanks got his start, from Bosom Buddies. And that brought to mind Perfect Strangers. Remember Balky? My son watched that show. Oh, really? Wonderama.
Yeah.
What? Simon and Simon. Yes, another one. Laverne and Shirley. Patty said, I remember Yo Gabba Gabba. I love Golden Smoke.
Kids is.
Street Hawk. I remember that. Knight Rider and Airwolf. Anybody remembers Vegas?
Okay.
Huh?
Gullah Gullah Island.
Yeah, somebody just mentioned that on here. Oh, wait a minute. No, they didn't. That was Yo Gabba Gabba. Gullah Gullah Island. Happy Days. Too Close for Comfort. The Banana Splits. La 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 la.
The Brady Bunch was the show.
I love Lucy. Oh, Lucy, you're just so ridiculous. I love Lucy. I love Ricky Ricardo. Mel's Diner. Yes, everybody remembers Alice. That's that movie. The show Alice is based off of a movie called Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Anybody remember that movie? The show is based off of that movie.
Oh, them honeymooners.
I used to watch the Monsters too. And Tales from the Dark Side. Yes, another one. Jen just mentioned another one. The Honeymooners.
That is good.
The Wonder Years. Yes, Fred Savage.
90210 was the series.
90210. Falcon Crest. I remember that.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
The guy just died for that.
Yeah, who was that? Yeah, there was a guy that played in Dawson's Creek that just recently passed away.
Yeah.
Knots Landing, I remember that. As a matter of fact, Knots Landing, that's where, what's his name? Lorenzo Lamas got his start. Before he started doing all the martial art movies. He got to start off of Knots Landing. You got some spinning to do, Ricky. American Graffiti. Yes, I remember that. Fraggle Rock and the Smurfs. Family, all in the family. The Waltons. Beverly Hillbillies. See, look at all these good shows. And I love going back and watching these old shows again. That just brings back so many good memories. Mama's Family. And it's funny because Vicki Lawrence actually had a #1 hit back in the day. It was called The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Who remembers that song? And Vicki Lawrence was the one who played Mama on Mama's Family. And she really wasn't that old.
Too. That was my show. I had no
Jen
idea.
loved the Waltons. What was the show about a waitress in a high rise, and there was a funny piano player? I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute, that's not the one with Fran Drescher? I'm trying to think of the name of that. I remember Alf. Hey, I got a telemarketer. Y'all want to hear this one? I'm gonna put it on speaker. Hello. Hold on a second. My phone is acting up. Hello. Anybody there?
Hello.
Hello.
This is your quality patient navigator
I made
calling on behalf of your health plan.
Never mind. I thought it was. I was hoping it was a prank caller. Mary Tyler Moore. Yes. Uh, Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. That was a show. A lot of people didn't understand it, but I did. Did she sing that? What's Carol Burnett? That's a song I used to sing all the time. I'm so glad we had this time together. Mary, turn it down. Wow. Eddie the piano player. And I actually play a keyboard too. Kevin said, I like the opening of Monsters with the Cyclops son. Hey, look, Monsters is on the, and he was eating fried worms and a popcorn bag. Brenda said, that's how they trapped you into taking more calls, Eddie. Yeah, and you're right. And I never called them back. I was hoping I had another one of those. I love putting them on the spot. Oh, I used to love Soap. I used to love that show Soap. That show, as a matter of fact, that's how Benson got its spinoff from that show Soap. And Benson was a good show. That's how they trapped you. Wow. The Purple People Eater. I remember that one. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That was their address. Wow. These are, Man, if we could just go back in time and watch these old shows again, that would be so, so lovely. I love talking about, and that's why if you look,
Lost in Space
if,
was a show back in the series too.
true, Lost in Space
That came
was
before
another
her.
one. Yes. Doogie Howser. Yes, Doogie Howser MD was another good show. There's still some more that we left out. And I know there is. Um, Gosh, I gotta put my thinking cap on this one. Because I know there's some we left out. Mr. Belvedere, yes, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned the Jeffersons already. Mr. Belvedere was another good show. The Facts of Life, um, Different Strokes. Oh man,
Good time.
Good Times. I mentioned Good Times already.
Show.
Yeah, Good Times was a good show. Along with That's My Mama. What's Happening was another one. Um, The White Shadow was another one about a white basketball coach teaching a bunch of black kids how to play basketball, and that show was so good. Love American Style was another one. Living Single, Quantum Leap.
Taxi.
Yeah, we mentioned Taxi, Silver Spoons, Love Boat, Love, Exciting and New.
Gilligan's
Yeah,
Island.
Roy and Martin's Laugh-Ins, yes.
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Man, I'm trying to think. Did anybody ever see the final MASH? The very last one. That one was actually a sad one.
I think that-
Yeah, we got the whole series, and I remember watching the final MASH when everybody was finally going home, and that was so sad. The Ghost and Mrs. Mutt. Yes, I do remember that. Gosh, Different Strokes. Yeah, the White Shadow was awesome, and it's still awesome to this day. It covered a lot of issues. Hee Haw was one of my favorite shows. I used to like the song they sung at the end of it. Uh, what was that? How did it go? Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and it was gone. Dark Shadows was another one. Yes, Barnabas Collins. Gosh, I almost forgot about that. I used to love that show. And I remember all them old soap operas too. The Doctors. Anybody remembers The Doctors? Search for Tomorrow. Man, The Gong Show.
Unless you live in Ohio.
Yeah, there was a show. If you're from Northeast Ohio, there was a series that used to come on Fridays at night. It was called Big Chuck and Little John. And I remember that show. So if you're on, but only if you're from the Northeast in Ohio, you would know that show, Big Chuck and Little John. 21 Jump Street is another one, yes. I almost forgot about 21 Jump Street. And then there was a follow-up one on the same channel. What was that? It was a cop. New York Undercover was another one. I Dream of Jeannie. I used to love Barbara Eden. I had a crush on her. I think everybody had a crush on Barbara Eden. I mean, man, I Dream of Jeannie.
Bewitched.
Bewitched was another one. Elizabeth Montgomery. Hey, you have a great day. Paranormal Discussions with Mickey G. Make sure you go by check out her channel. As a matter of fact, I will put her link in here again. And
Okay, Mandy was a good one.
there's Mickey G's channel right there. Go by, check her out, show her some love, tell her that Alien Jen sent you, and we will get with her and we will do an interview on her channel. So we would be more than happy.
Little Patty says, I remember Big Chuck and Little John.
Yes, Trapper John was another one. Pernell Roberts, he was one of my favorite doctors on there. But there was another, the young guy. What was his name? Gary. Uh, I can't think of his name, but good show, great show. Trapper John. Stingray.
Night
I
Rider. was a good too.
Knight Rider is a great one. Yes. Stingray
Baywatch.
was the they're not claymation, but they're more puppetronics. But the same people that made Stingray made one called they were called the Thunderbolts. And you can find both of those shows on YouTube. They're actually on here. And if you're in text tonight at 7 p.m., I'll make sure to catch you and check you out. We will be there at 7 p.m. tonight. Now, wait a minute. 7 p.m., is that 6 p.m. our time? That might be 6 p.m. our time. Oh,
7 here. Central is here.
okay. 7. Okay, that's here. Never mind. I remember Gumby too, and we still watch Gumby. I remember Viper. How about this? Kevin, do you remember V? Yes, see, Moon and Raymond, yes, the Thunderbirds. They were made by the same people. And I still watch both of those shows. I remember Thundercats too. My dad was in love with Linda Carter and Wonder Woman. And you know what? Linda Carter still looks good today at her age. If you've seen a picture of Linda Carter today, it's like she has not aged. She still looks good. David and Goliath. Yes, I remember. I remember those Christian shows. Astro Boy. I loved Astro Boy. I was an Astro Boy fanatic. The old one, not the new one. Um, Anybody remember the cartoon Hercules? They had the theme song, Hercules, you're the strong and mighty Hercules. He used to pull out his ring and put his ring on, and then he turned his big muscular. I think sometimes that's where they got He-Man from looking at Hercules. By the power of Grayskull.
Then you had She-Ra.
Yeah, and then She-Ra.
And then they
30 something was a good show. I remember 30 something. That came on right before Friends. Yep, Mark Singer and V, yes. Gosh. And that's why if you notice on my channel, I have old commercials. And I'm going to pretty soon put together a collection of old television shows. Just the intros of the television shows. And then
Gadget.
cartoon shows like Inspector Gadget.
What is that?
Speed
Racer?
Racer.
Speed Racer.
Yep, I mentioned Speed Racer and Inspector Gadget. There was another one we used to watch after Inspector Gadget. What was it? Tranzor Z was another cartoon I used to watch.
Yeah,
G.I. Joe.
like the, I mean, old, like the old.
Oh, yeah.
version.
Shazam. I remember that show. I have a great nephew named Hercules. Is he strong and mighty? Or does he have to pull out his ring whenever he get ready to get into a fight? He'll tell somebody, hold on a second, put my ring on. Oh, yeah. Josie and the Pussycats. That was a great show. Great cartoon. And a great concept, too. You know, because they were rock singers and at the same time, plus they had the Pussycats in outer space. How about the old Cosby Show? Yes, Who's the Boss? I used to love that show, Who's the Boss? I remember Brave Star and its enemy Tex Hex. Yes, I remember Brave Star. Gosh, man. Danger Mouse. I remember Danger Mouse and Mighty Mouse. I remember both of those. Man, those
My kids were
good
like,
times.
what is that? Dragon Tales, but they don't even have Dragon Tales and stuff
Yeah.
like that anymore.
Yeah. How about if anybody knows any kids shows, especially if your kids are going to school, anybody remember the show Dragon Tales
PBS.
from PBS? Anybody remember the old PBS shows, cartoons they had? Dragon Tales, Arthur, In Between the Lines, um, Reading Rainbow. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can do anything. Wow. E.T. was another good show. Scooby-Doo. I used to watch PBS because we have the boys and Des.
Jim and the
And so I lived on PBS. Fraggle Rock. Yes, I remember Fraggle Rock. I remember Fraggle Rock like it was yesterday. Fraggle Rock. Speaking of Fraggle Rock, anybody remember a show that was kind of ahead of its time? And it was about Meet the Dinosaurs. There were a dinosaur family. Um,
not the mama, not the
yeah,
mama.
they had not the mama. And it became a cliche. Anybody remember that show? Captain Kangaroo. Yes. I used to like that show, the dinosaurs. I think it was called Meet the Dinosaur or the Dinosaurs or something. Mr. Rogers, yes. Yes, and I have the collection of Schoolhouse Rock. DuckTales and Tailspin, yes, I remember that. Schoolhouse Rocky. Gosh, all these great shows. And they just don't make them no more like they used to.
Alf used to be
Somebody mentioned Alpha on here. Not the mama. Yes, it was dinosaurs. Okay. It was just dinosaurs. And but they were too ahead of their time, and that's why the show didn't really last. But then they turned around and come out with Fraggle Rock, which again was ahead of its time. And I couldn't understand why they would be ahead of their time when they would talk about prehistoric meeting today's, the Magic Garden. I remember that. Jim Henson's Storytellers. I remember that. How about the Magic School Bus? Kevin said, I like the Captain Marvel movie when he got his friends together. Say my name, Billy. No, no, say the name I used to turn into this guy. Oh, Shazam.
What's those old movies you used to watch all the time?
Which one?
Almost like the Goliath one or the
Oh, they
Stone.
mentioned that already. We mentioned that like Hercules and David and Goliath and Gumby, and we mentioned all that. Yeah, those are old biblical movies.
Even the old
Fractured Fairy Tale. I am a huge fan of Bullwinkle.
Oh, he knows that.
Shoot.
Don't get him started.
I have everything from Bull. I can even do Bullwinkle. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Open up the sleeve. Presto. Oh, wrong hat. Red rose even. I am a huge fan. Let me tell you something. Years ago, and still up there in Ohio, in my hometown, they have a Rocky and Bullwinkle festival every year. And they have people from all over the United States and Canada that show up for this thing. And it is big. I am a huge Rocky and Bullwinkle fanatic. Love Rocky and Bullwinkle. And I used to love the Fractured Fairy Tales. What was his name? Mr. Peabody and Seymour. Oh my gosh, all those little shows in between. The Flintstones. I love the Flintstones.
Hey.
They do that really good. Oh yeah, the Little Rascals. I love the Little Rascals.
And what's the other one that was like the gang?
Uh,
It was like a drawn off of Little Rascals, but they call it the little.
well, they had the Three Stooges back then, and the Little Rascals. They had Laurel and Hardy,
The
you know,
They're-
and those are after the before talkies. You know, they had those. So yeah, I do remember those. Uh Spirit Stalker, how are you doing, fam? Let me acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
Good to see you. Did you? Yes, we had the Spirit Box session, and now we're talking about old shows back in the day, like Magilla Gorilla, the Thornberries.
Back-
Eddie, where were you in the area when they let the balloons go and they ended up in the lakes? Oh, that happened. You talking about what happened in Cleveland? That was in 1986, I believe. And they had all those balloons, and it was a big mistake. And I was living 30 miles from there in Akron. It's 30 miles from Cleveland. And I remember that incident. And that you can still see that incident. I may cover that incident the next time we go to Ohio. We're going to go to the city of Cleveland, and I'm going to talk about that incident when we go up there that happened. And they also had the mistake on the lake when the lake got caught on fire. It was so much about that. I used to love Magilla Gorilla. The Flying Nun. I used to have a crush on Sally Field. Don't know why when I was a kid, but I did. I had a crush on her. The Bowery Boys. I remember watching that. Gosh, I love WKRP in Cincinnati. You know, I love Venus Flytrap. Stan Laurel from New Yorkshire. Yes, yes, he was. I remember the East Side Kids. Isn't that East Side Kids? Isn't that the Bowery Boys? If I'm not mistaken. I remember Gidget. Man, those see now we're talking into the 60s and 50s. You know, I loved reading Rainbow. I can do anything. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Ooh. I love Satch. Yes, I did too. Satch made the show. Satch did make the show, The Bowery Boys. If it wasn't for Satch, the show would be flat. But Satch made the show. He made the difference.
Matlock. Okay.
Matlock was a great show. I loved Andy Griffith and Matlock. I don't like the new Matlock. I've seen the bits of the new Matlock where it's a female. I don't got nothing against females. Don't get me wrong. She's just not Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith played it great. I love the Honeymooners. Oh, I love Ralph Crampton and Ed Norton. Norton, come on now. I want to show you something. Hey there, Ruffy boy. What you say there, Parliament? You know, Norton, I've been watching you. And you've been watching me, Norton. You watch me. I know. I ain't gonna go no further. But I used to love the Honeymooners. I love Jackie Gleason, period. I love Jackie Gleason. LeVar Burton just won a Lifetime Award for reading. Yes, he did. And I'm gonna watch that later. There's a thing about it on YouTube, and I've been meaning to watch that. Um, Wonderful man, and he still supports Reading Rainbow. I think they have an app now that you can get to where you can watch all the old shows. Plus, I think they loaded all the old shows now back on YouTube of Reading Rainbow. So I was glad to see that they did that. Fantasy Island, yes. Bust the plane, the plane. It clashed, it clashed. No, it didn't do that, but just playing. Wait till your father gets home. Good cartoon. I used to love who the guy that did the voice of the father. That was the same guy that did this. That did Happy Days. He was Richie Cunningham's dad. I can't think of his name offhand, but he was the same one that did the voice on the cartoon of the father on Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. I used to love that show. Spirit Stalker said, I used to watch Cowboy and Indian movie. And we still do. We watch The Lone Ranger.
Oh, the Big
Zorro.
Valley. Someone just said to recommend the Big Valley was my
The Big
show.
Valley was a great show. Lee Majors got his start in Big Valley. It was Lee Majors. I can't think. Everybody was on there. It was Lee Majors and Barbara Stanwyck. Uh, God, the names is on the tip of my tongue.
I remember the show.
Tom Bosley. That's his name. Tom Bosley.
Boom. Daniel
Daniel
Boone.
Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Yes,
Man,
Daniel
that show.
Boone.
Oh,
Daniel Boone was a man. He was a big man. And you know what? That was a true statement because Fess Parker was a big dude. He really
he was
was.
a big giant, they said, though.
He was.
Kind man.
But he was a very kind man. Fess Parker was his name. Speaking of that, who remembers Grizzly Adams? That's another good show.
It goes Adam Sandler.
There was a dude said, and Grizzly Adams had a beard. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. One of the Ravens said the only theme song that made me wonder why I choose this was Old Turkey Buzzard on the film Mechanic's Gold. I don't remember the theme song. I remember Davy Crockett. I do remember Davy Crockett. Linda Evans, yes, she played on Big Valley also. Linda Evans was a cutie pie back then, and that's before she even played on Dynasty.
Oh, Dallas was a good show.
Yes, Dallas.
That
I
was
remember.
a really good show.
Remember in Dallas when the big thing was who shot JR, and that was a big thing. Anybody remember that? I remember F Troop. I do remember F Troop and Flipper. And you know, Flipper, Flipper. I remember Flipper. That was about the dolphin. And Lassie. I remember Lassie. David said, yeah, my dad watched Grizzly Adams and I have a few episodes on DVD. I think we do too. I think we got a few episodes of Grizzly Adams too. And I was just looking over another series that we got. Anybody remember a show called Billy Jack? I used to love Billy Jack. Charlie's Angels, yes. I love Man from Atlantis. Yeah, Patrick Duffy. I used to wonder how did he stay in the water that doggone long? How did he stay under the water that long? Anybody remember that show, Man from Atlantis? That was a good show. Yeah, how many times did they kill JR? I remember also when Dallas and Dynasty were going neck and neck at each other because they were both good.
But I was into like the talk show. I mean, the old soap operas like One Life to Live and
Brenda, thank you so much for being here. God bless you. We hope you had a fun time. We really do. As a matter of fact, it's time for us to go too. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I want to give a shout out to Fancy. Thank you so much, Fancy, for your donation. It will go to the boys in the special needs. Needs. I don't know why I said needs. I was thinking Great Space Coaster and Gary Canoe, and I said Canoes. Yeah, there's no canoe like canoe. Get Smart. That is another great show. I love Don Adams. Remember Don Adams used to do the voice for Tennessee Tuxedo. Right you are, Chumley. I could do Don Adams really good too. Oh, what do you say there, Tennessee? I think, Chumley, I think we are done here. I used to love those shows. But you know what? We also love you. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are so wonderful. And I love bringing back good memories like that. Maybe we'll do a chat one day and we'll look at some old shows. We'll look at some old, I'll go on YouTube, dig up a bunch of old titles and just look at old intros and we sit back and watch them.
if they don't get it from
You know,
Like,
they
they
probably
didn't even
won't.
do that.
You know what? The Simpsons, you know what, Kevin? The Simpsons will go down in history as one of the longest playing series in history.
But all their
Period.
predictions come true though.
But a lot of their
Crazy.
predictions have come true. Pinky and the brain. It's Pinky and the brain. One's
One is a genius.
but one is a genius while the other's insane. I used to love that show too. See, you guys are still bringing up good shows, and I hate to end it like this, but I remember Freakazoid, and not just the one on the dance floor either. This was so much fun, and I had a lot of fun being here with you guys, and you guys are just wonderful. But now we got to bring it to the close. I know you guys got others to see and places to go and things to do. And there's other channels to go by and check out. Like later today, make sure you go by and check out Mickey G. And Tex is going to be her first interview today. Make sure you go by, check her out, show some love to her. And I'm going to put her link in there one more time if you didn't get it. There it is, Mickey G. She will be interviewing Tex Front Porch. So go by and check her out. Animaniacs, yes. I remember Animaniacs. And we talked about the Fall Guy. Yes, I remember all those.
18 was
And the A-Team, we mentioned all of them. Maybe we'll talk about some more old movies too the next time we come live.
give that a
You let us
give
know.
you know?
Yes, and I'm gonna put, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna put a vote as to what you all like to do. We can have another Spirit Box session next week, or we can switch over and talk about old television shows, or just chit chat. It's whatever you want to do. But till next time, we want you guys to have a wonderful day. We love you all. If you're new in here and you were just lurking, we'd love to have you as part of our family. All you have to do is just hit that red button, and we'd appreciate you. And we love you. And until next week, God's willing, stay blessed. Have a wonderful day. And thank you to all our Facebook groups. And you know who you are. But more importantly, you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you happen to see that little hype us up too, we really appreciate that also. And go by and check out my music videos that I did too. Check out the music videos. Thank you again. Love you. And until next time.